They're embarrassed. You expose them effortlessly. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, they're embarrassed. You expose them effortlessly. Okay? I need somebody to drop in the comments and say, it don't take long to catch a snake. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, it don't take long to catch a snake. All right, I think that was 5, 7 words, whatever the case is. But it don't take that long to catch a snake, all right? Especially when you have intuition, especially when you have discernment, especially when you are a person who observe, which is going to be one of the talking points. But family, when you expose a person effortlessly, this is actually a gift. Most people never expose the snakes or the snake who's around them because they are making it obvious that they're trying to expose them. So if you make it obvious or if you make it abundantly clear that you're on to their game, if they are benefiting from something, don't you think that they would adjust? All right. If a person is working inside of a job that they need, okay, and let's just say they talking junk about the manager, the supervisor, the boss, all right, they can't stand the job. In fact, they don't even do their work how they're supposed to. But as soon as manager Bob come through, as soon as manager Timothy come through, they, oh, hey, how you doing, master? Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, man, everything going good, right? See, I need you to understand something. People will always be embarrassed when they are exposed effortlessly because they know they told on themselves. Let me say that once again, y'all. People will always be embarrassed, all right, when they have been exposed effortlessly because they know they told on themselves. And that's the worst feeling, okay? Knowing that the only reason you are in jail is because you posted something on social media or you spoke wrongfully on the phone, whatever the case is. It'll drive you crazy like, dang, I did that? Yeah, you did it. Okay, they told on themselves, family. Somebody drop in the comments and say, you told on you. All right, make sure you drop in the comments, fam, and say, you told on you. But fam, we're going to go ahead and get directly into this banger. Yes, it is a banger. All right, we are coming on live from, well, not live, y'all, but we are coming on the Reno Speaks Life channel. All right, I decided to post on this channel first today, and I have not ate nothing today just yet, y'all. In fact, I've been just snacking on protein stuff. So I had some Greek yogurt. I had some protein bars and zero sugar beef jerky, but I really haven't had no food. And so I'm about to eat some chicken tacos a little later. Well, maybe after this video or so. But anyway, y'all, that's what my schedule is looking like for today. I had to work out today, so it was kind of busy for me, but we still gonna get this word in. But outside of that, fam, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Let's get right into this, y'all. Number one, this is how you expose them effortlessly. Also, this is why they are embarrassed. Number one is listening. Okay, it seems so simple, so cliche, but listening will always catch a fool up. Listening will always get you more knowledgeable about a person, a subject, or thing. Listening will always expose everything to you at your greatest convenience. All right. See, most times, y'all, we don't realize as human beings that we tell a person exactly who we are the moment we open up our mouths. And last time I checked, everybody talk. Everybody speak. Whether they are speaking negatively or whether they are speaking positively. At the end of the day, everybody speak. It is about you paying attention to what they are speaking about. For instance, you will be able to tell if a person is a sports head if you listen to what they are talking about. If they're talking about LeBron, how many buckets he done hit. If they're talking about Saquon Barkley, how many touchdowns he had last season. If they're talking about, I don't know, Acuna, how many home runs he hit or how many strikes he threw. I don't know what Acuna position is on the field. I just know he played baseball for the Braves last time I checked. But the point is, y'all, is that you will be able to tell if they are a sports head, all right, by how much they talk about sports. You will be able to tell if a person is a cheater, okay? if they normally side with the the cheating person on Tubi movies. Y'all know Tubi movies big for cheating movies, right? Yeah, Tubi always got someone slept with my husband, the wife who was secretive, the good neighbor who turned out to be a slut. They just have all these type of movies on there that, side with cheating, right? However, y'all, the point is that if this person is a cheater, you will be able to tell that by what they talk about, who they side with, who they take up for. The point is, y'all, is that you will only be able to expose this by listening. So the next time you are on your job, the next time you are talking to that slimy family member, that slimy friend, associate, coworker, whatever the case is, listen to what they are talking about, and this is going to be able to protect you in the future, elevate you in the future, and keep you away from those who have bad intentions for you in the future. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know, all right? Number 2, the mirror method. Okay, the mirror method. Now, I'm still big on do not reciprocate their energy. I am still big on do not, be like how people are in terms of stooping to their level. I'm still big on that. Always take the high road, all right? Always take the high road. And I know it hurts when you got to be the bigger person, right? Like, I know it hurts when you are the person who has to bite that bullet. I get it. You follow what I'm saying? But when I say the mirror method, I'm not saying become exactly like them. I'm saying mirror their movements, okay? Mirror their movements. Just because you are mirroring someone's movements, it does not mean that you are becoming like them. Mirroring their movements, all right, is only protecting you. It's only sending signals to them, and that's going to send a signal back to you, which is going to be the truth, exactly who they are, all right? And so let's just put it in this perspective right here, okay? I've had certain people who are close to me, all right, to tell me happy birthday, and they genuinely meant it, all right? I had certain people to tell me happy birthday, and I kind of felt like they didn't mean it. Maybe they said it because they know that on their birthday, I may give them some money, or on their birthday, I may go all out for them, or on their birthday, I may make them feel special, whatever, okay? However, y'all, my motto became my birthday is as important as your birthday was to me. Or let me flip-flop that. Your birthday is as important to me as mine was to you. You follow what I'm saying? I remember in school and even in my adulthood, I would hear certain people say, "What you gonna get me for my birthday?" And somebody will respond, "The same thing you got me for my birthday." All right. And so this goes right back to the mirror method. You get what I'm saying? So there was a time where I would just always reach out to people on their birthday, 12 a.m., early in the morning. All right. Because if you are close to me, it's special to me too. All right. But when I started seeing that I wasn't getting that, I would mirror those methods and mirror those actions, not because I'm being just like them, but I just want to see how are you going to respond to me. I just want to see, are you going to do the same thing for me? Are you going to be able to reciprocate my energy? I just stopped always initiating and started mirroring their method. This even goes back to when you stop calling a person. See if they call you. And if they don't call you, bingo, you just utilized the mirror method. It was you doing all the initiating. All right. Somebody drop in the comments and say that stops today. This is why they are embarrassed, because they know you exposed them effortlessly. Now, they found out later on down the line, but they found out. Does this make sense, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Number 2 is the mirror method. Number 3, observe silence. Okay, observe silence. See, people know when they messed up, all right? People know when they on bullish. People know when they are not being 100. They know this. They just try to portray it to you like, I ain't know. I would have done this. I would have showed up for you, but I ain't know. So you ain't know the last 5 years. You're just portraying yourself to be dumber than what you are. That's why we have to play dumb, okay? And this gonna be a whole nother video. But the point is, y'all, is that you observe their silence. and in silence. Okay, so for example, let's just say a person is joking on you, and let's just say you don't really take too kind to the joke. All right, if you stop making those fake smiles and fake facial expressions like it don't bother you and really show like, look, I don't think that's funny, and you be silent, you let it hang in the air, and they are able to see their stupidity, their dumbness, all right, their condescending ways, haughty eyes, whatever it is. Let it hang. Don't participate in their, mean jokes, or don't associate with their nasty ways. When you let it hang, you allow them to see their stupidity. Observe silence, all right? Number 4, stop making excuses for them. Yeah, y'all. I know this right here gonna be hard, but you gotta do it. Stop making excuses for them. Reno, what do you mean by that? So it's very self-explanatory, but I'll just say this. Oftentimes, y'all, when we are with people that we like or love, it be mainly like though. It happens with love, but when you really like something, when you like a person, man, you're willing to go to the end of time. Why? Because this particular person probably make you feel a certain way. They probably come with a certain energy. They probably come with excitement. They come with that energy that make you feel young again, make you feel good, all right? Or maybe they just contribute to your life in a way that you felt you were missing, or you felt that you were missing. You get what I'm saying? And so when you stop making excuses, it may hurt because it may reject them and it may expose them, but what it does do is give you clarity on who they are. So y'all know when we are with a person who's toxic, or when we are with a person who's not deserving of our love and our time, what we always do, maybe they're doing this because they're tired. Maybe they said that because, they were hurt. Maybe I did something. Or maybe they just need time to understand how to do it. Family, when it starts getting into the years, time is of the essence, and you have to make a decision for yourself, okay? You have to make a decision for yourself, and that decision starts with when you stop making excuses for them. A lot of parents make excuses for their children. No, they are disrespectful. They are selfish. They don't care about nobody but themselves. The list goes on. A lot of people make excuses for that person they're dating, the person they are married to. No, they don't care about you. No, that they are not good individuals at heart. We make excuses for things that we like. We do it for people who we love, but we mainly do it for things that we like. Number 5, y'all. You set one clear boundary, all right? You set one clear boundary. Somebody drop in the comments and say, set solid boundaries. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, set solid boundaries. So, family, the importance of a boundary is to let people know where the line is so that they don't cross it. This is how you know when a person is exposing who they are or exposing themselves. When they cross that line, they seen you draw. Let me say that once again, y'all. This is how you know when a person is exposing themselves. When you cross a line, or when they cross the line that they seen you draw. This means they know they're not supposed to call you at a certain time. They still do it. That's not respecting you. This means they know that they are supposed to approach you or address you in a certain way, but they still do it the way you told them not to do it. This is not a sign of respect. It is a sign of disrespect. And the list goes on. When they cross that boundary, you have exposed them effortlessly, okay? And once they realize that they have been exposed, they are instantaneously embarrassed. Does that make sense, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. But fam, we're going to do this recap and then we'll get up out of here. But understand what I'm saying, y'all. Number 1, listening. Number 2, the mirror method. Number 3, observe silence. Number 4, stop making excuses for them. And number 5, y'all, set one clear boundary. This is guaranteed to see how embarrassed they're going to be after you expose them effortlessly, all right? But fam, get you a Yes Sir t-shirt, Yes Sir hoodie, book a one-on-one session with your boy, and you can check out any one of my books. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.